RV Enthusiast here. Nice seeing you again. Today we are going to install the Demco slider hitch into the Ford F350. All right, now we got to take out the pucks. We got to assemble the slider. Then we'll probably use the John Deere to lift it up, bring it over and put it in at this point. If the John Deere doesn't work, I'll probably wait until one of the boys or both of the boys come to help me move it into the truck. Store those in a place you can get back to them. Whenever you take your hitch out, you can replace these. Just so I don't scar up things. Manufacturing date on this Demco slider hitch was 1/27 of 2021. So, I have watched a video online on this, and they seem to do it a different way than I think I'm going to do it. That's good, but a little too loose to turn. I want them to be just so. A little loose. This is good because I know I turn these too much. That means if these are too tight, I just got to turn it back a little bit. The back one, just going to go one little snug more. I like them both. I think I can tell just by how tight these are, it's going to be too tight in there, so I'm already going to loosen them a little bit. tighter now. Love it, perfect. Okay, so I've got the locking mechanism in. This is where I differ from the way I've seen it done online. Now, what I'm gonna do, now I know exactly what the spacing between here is. So now I know exactly how wide the hitch has to be. Because there's 2 plates that, you get 4 plates, 2 for each side. So you get 2 thins and 2 thicks. And video I saw online, they put the thick on, they brought it in too wide, they put the thin on, then that worked. Well, to me, if you know this, it should work without having to worry. I should be able to say, okay, that's my distance, that's my width. I should be able to put the proper spacers on. 27.5 is the measurement. So 27.5, I think the spacers are going to take you up by either a half or an eighth or a quarter. So 27.5 is the number. Now we'll go over to the hitch and start figuring out what we got to do there. Now I'll probably have to start reading some instructions. All right, guys, so here's the hitch. So I'm going to sit here a minute, sort out the parts, and I got to unscrew it from the pallet. We'll get started from there, so give me 1 second. All right, guys, I took all the bolts out of the bag, just kind of put them together so I had what I thought was correct. Then you get a 7/16 inch wrench. We got to take it off the pallet. 7/16 wrench. These just undo. There's 4 of them, I think. So while the camera was off, I measured from edge to edge. It is 27 inches. So 27 inches, and the 2 small brackets are 1/4 inch apiece. That makes it 27.5. So I have to use the smaller brackets instead of the larger ones. And it sure beats putting the larger ones on and finding out, oh, you need a different large and small, or both small. So I think that was the right way to do it. If you're going to do it, take the time to watch my video and see how I did it to do that, versus just assuming I'll put these on and change it out afterwards. Why do the work twice? It's so hard. I mean, this stuff's heavy. It's not light. That's all I'm saying. That's one side started. All right, guys, now we're going to take Johnny and the Demco 18K AutoSlide, and we're going to put it in the bed of the truck. So I can probably get it all the way in. I think the bucket's far enough away, but I'm not going to risk that, I don't think. I'm going to get it close, but I don't want to risk hitting here or hitting any of the sides, and then we'll manually lift it into place. I believe I have the right width, and I did do the off camera because when I lifted it up, I did do my torque 80 foot-pounds on all the bolts. So we're really set to go to set it in permanently if my measurements were correct. Okay, I'm going to bring it.
You gotta make sure this don't hit this.
Yeah, that's what I was looking on that side. I'm just going to bring it up to this, maybe inside, and then we'll lift it into place. Then we'll take it off and lift
Well,
it.
if it passes, you could go all the way in.
Well, I'm a little nervous with that.
You're only like 1 inch more.
I know, I got nervous, man. So we gotta hope that this fits in place. Okay, so these things,
Go in the holes.
yeah, they turn out like this,
Turn out.
like that. Those are like handles for it to lift. Okay, and then we gotta lift it and put it into the holes. Ready?
The back is heavier.
Close?
How come mine wiggle? These handles
Yeah,
wiggle.
they will till they get in the hole. You gotta go your way, don't. Are we in? No.
Close. Is yours in?
No.
Yours is out? Because I need a little more this way.
Yeah, I gotta come this way too. tell you in a second. Front one turned in, back one turned in, almost got to turn in. Stand right here. Never mind, good thing. Good job, baby.
Is it in?
It's in. Now I got to put pieces on it, and we're set.
Are you sure it's in?
Yep, positive. Yeah, you want to see? Check it out. It's in. Nice work. All right, guys, so the method does work in terms of getting your distance correct so you know how wide your body is. So this one did use the short, skinnier, what do you call those, spacers, okay? And we want to thank Laura for helping me on this because I would have never been able to get it otherwise. Easier to take it off sometimes. Lock my pins in, game over. Is cocked, ready to go. Getting it up in the truck. Good thing I had Johnny. Even though I measured and did everything properly, it's not hard. It's just a little bit time consuming, but it sure saves a lot of money. I'd rather have done it my way and saved money than do it any other way. I don't know what they had to charge to install it, but it's not crazy difficult, just time consuming. Then you got to make sure that those bolts are torqued properly, and that's it. So she's ready to pull the trailer now. I got minimal things to do, nothing big now. even at its tallest point, it doesn't touch the tonneau cover, so I'm happy with that. But as you can see, the fifth wheel hitch does not touch anything in that cover. And that's it, guys. Time consuming, 10. I wish I would have lifted it up with Johnny and worked from standing position rather than laying all over the concrete and the pallet. If I would have done that, it would have been a 5 out of 10. The way I did it, it was probably an 8 out of 10 because I don't like laying down like that and doing work. I get a little bit of vertigo when I roll over, so I don't like that. I should have put it on Johnny and the pallet forks and done it that way. Much, much easier. Especially when I got it up on Johnny and I did the torque settings. Much easier. I just should have done it that way. You get stubborn in your old age and think, well, I'll just do it this way because it's easier. Was not. Getting it up here on Johnny and getting it in place pretty easy. Not hard. Anyway, next video should be us taking off. Will be. It'll be us taking off to get Macy. And Macy is the Montana High Country 294 RL. So join us on that trip, and thanks for joining me today. Remember, full-time, part-time, anytime is a great time to RV, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
To like, share, and subscribe, click the logo to the left.